Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport. We're here on the page of Chris Thorpe, one of our many youngsters. This guy is the big target man type of player. I am slowly retraining him as a deep line forward. He's got okay vision, but he does need to improve that passing stat quite a fair bit. Got decent first touch, good heading, great balance and strength though. So I think this guy does have a hell of a future. 5-star potential still. Also, I noticed my assistants are now rating John Gray at 5-star potential again. So to me, that suggests he's actually improving quite nicely and might even be better than we thought. He is wanted by a load of championship clubs now, so it could be tough to hold on to him during the summer, but we'll do our best, and hopefully old John Gray, 50 shades of him, will continue with us. Now, we have had the youth intake. It actually happened before the Cambridge game, so I have recorded it with facecam and everything for you, so we're going to flashback now to past me. Right, so youth intake happened a lot sooner than I was expecting. Didn't even happen before the Cambridge United game. So, this is what we currently have. Got every reason to be excited by Martin Grimshaw. Gifted players in recent years, although we send that a lot. Like to think had notable influence on Josh Hammond as well. There's nothing we can do. Let's just jump in and have a look. So I can see why he's after Martin Grimshaw. He definitely looks like the cream of the crop in these, so to speak. Okay, so the one player that's really looking like a solid player is this guy, Martin Grimshaw. What's he like? He's a centre-back, 12 heading, 6 foot tall, 10 marking, only 7 tackling though. I mean, it can obviously be trained. Anything else that really stands out about this guy? Like, for me, not really. Stays back at all times. Decent dribbling. Passing's a bit crap, vision's a bit crap. I mean, he's fine, I guess. He's solid, you know? That's about the best I can really say. It's not quite the golden generation of last year, but we'll take it, really. I could happily go through 3 years of getting nothing, thanks to what we got last season. Wow, thank you very much for that, past me. So not a fantastic youth intake this year. Bit of a shame, but we move on. If we're in League One next year, we will not care. So, we've had one game off camera, away at Cambridge United. We've got a pair of games today. Can we... Well, you don't even know if we did continue our winning run. Let's find out, shall we? Well, the answer was yes, but this one was a bit more fortunate. We started the game very, very strongly. Scored after just 4 minutes. Chase Hill pulled one back to Magoma on the edge of the area, who just pinged it bottom corner 1-0. But then David Amu equalised for Cambridge United. And I thought, okay, this isn't going to be so easy. Unfortunately, almost immediately after that, a Lewis John own goal where Kane Hemmings went to the byline, tried to cross it, it hit John and just went straight past his goalkeeper. We found ourselves back in front. Then, almost immediately after that, Kane Hemmings made it 3-1 this time. So Kane Hemmings actually had a pretty solid day, if you count the own goal as well. They did get one back, a long-range strike from Luke Dreyer later on, but they were pretty damn good in this game. David Amu ran us ragged in places, and I think we were pretty fortunate to get out of the Abbey with a win here. But it was another win, our 7th win on the bounce, which is probably the longest winning run we've actually had in this entire game now, after the longest bad run. Malden still got a 7.2 despite conceding those goals though, so still putting in the quality performances. A little bit disappointing, but that's definitely the best anyone's played against us in this entire run. But the key thing is, despite that, we still got the win, and that says a lot to me about the way our mettle. And in addition to that, we are now sitting 6 points clear at the top of the league with 10 games to go. We're still 8 points clear of dropping out of the playoffs, and it is tight down there now. I think Colchester are probably going to go up, hopefully with us. But I think Exeter, Crewe and Shrewsbury are the ones all fighting over that final spot. Port Vale are just slightly out of it, but Barnet, newly promoted Barnet, still hovering around those playoff spots. They've dropped a few points occasionally, but they're still doing well. Scott Duxbury actually has the most man of the match awards in the entire league, which is really saying something about him. Bruno Bridges is up there. Shay Tilt up there on that as well. He's coming for Bruno's title, perhaps. Malden now has 20 clean sheets this season. We do have the best attack and the best defence, and that says a lot. Plus 44 goal difference is pretty damn astonishing. I'd like to beat ours of like 49 from last year, and if we carry on like this, see no reason why we won't. Unfortunately, Regan Booty has a lower back stress fracture and is gonna miss probably the rest of the season, or if not very close to it. Aaron Lewis still out, of course, there, so Scotty Duxbury getting a lot of game time again, and frankly, he's showing his worth with those 6 man of the match awards. He hasn't played as much this year, but when he does, he really puts in the performances. Well, we might as well get straight into things here. At home against Doncaster, 9th place Doncaster. This is not going to be an easy game. We have won against them once already this year, which was nice. Magoma's slightly more fit. We'll use him instead. Tilt there. Not using Thorpe. We'll use Kane Hemmings still. I am tempted to try Matt Casey there, though. He's got a good record so far, so maybe having him in the team might not be the worst idea in the world. So that's the lineup for today. Hemmings, Shadipo, Tilt, Magoma, Payne, Bellich, Duxbury, Casey Gray, Bridges and Malden. Obviously, we'll have options off the bench, and we're going to need them. This could be the first game we lose for a while, or even drop points in just because of the lack of fitness now. So on the bench, Murphy, Kike, Okoro, Thorpe, Feeney, Ford, and Anthony, except it's not going to be Ford, it's going to be him, and it's also not going to be Jaden Anthony, it's going to be JTB. We need to make sure we've got the right options on the bench. Ooh, Doncaster playing a 4-1-4-1 kind of system. But we know what to go after with this one. These two here. Key. It's the first time we've seen a team play like this against us in a while. It's the Marianne-Lease formation. Okay then. I still feel like if they're suffering from the same kind of fatigue we are, we could still have the advantage here just because we are in such good form. The morale is phenomenal right now. Right, let's go. Can we get our 8th consecutive victory in the league? I didn't actually have a look and see how tired their players were. I can't imagine they're in great shape either. I don't know when their last game was. But another win today. At the moment, if every win is just another step towards League One at the moment, but we still need to keep putting in the good performances. Payne, didn't need to head that really, did you, Jack? Duxbury's out there trying to stop it. Oh my, wow. Big chance, and Colchester are winning their game. Look at the amount of possession that they've got. Maybe we should switch to cautious. Perhaps, simply because they've got so much of the ball. This is just a thought. Because they don't have an attacking midfielder. So our DM is kind of not doing anything. And I wonder if pushing our other player into attacking midfield might have an effect. Because Belic has been fine, but I kind of wonder if having another player in here, don't know who exactly, would maybe have an effect. We have no options off the bench either, which is a pain. Maybe get JTB on there. If I'd have thought about this a bit more, I would have probably just, yeah, put someone like, well, we don't have Ash Conway, but he'd be perfect right now. Because I don't think we're going to get more of the ball unless we do something a bit drastic, you know? It's just a thought, but we'll see how JTB does sitting in behind in the second half. See if we can't find ourselves the winner in this game. It's still only 0-0. It's just me trying stuff out at this point, but I want to try and shake things up. See, their striker is completely isolated at the moment, whereas we've essentially got an extra man sitting in there and allowing them to collect the ball and make those overlaps. Duxbury, ball in, Hemmings! Oh, what a chance! Tilt! And there we go. We have the lead here. Is it Valley Parade? No, it's not Valley Parade. That's Bradford, isn't it? Doncaster used to be Bellevue or something, didn't it? I don't bloody know. It doesn't matter. It's Stockport County 1, Doncaster Rovers 0. JTB into the channel there, acting like a little playmaker. Ball in. Hemmings, it's a wonderful save. Brilliant from Shadipo to knock that back across. And Shay Tilt now, 12 goals this year. He's our top goal scorer. It's 1-0 Stockport. Brilliant. Because they need a lot of runners from midfield, which they're simply not getting. Maguire Drew! And it's an immediate equaliser for Doncaster Rovers. That's got nothing to do with the tactical changes. That's just bad defending from us there. We just didn't close down the crosses. Like, that's the one job that we've got there, is to get out there, Scotty D, and close down the cross. Magoma doesn't do a brilliant job here either. If anything, he should do better. It's a great finish from Maguire Drew, though. 1-1 here. Damn it. It's also just occurred to me we're at home, not away. So, yeah, it's a tough place to come, our own ground. Magoma. He's been fouled there. Maybe. Could be a red. No. It's a yellow. Oh, it's a second yellow. He's off. Right, okay. Doncaster down to 10 men now. Who is that gone? Much wider attacking width. Looking for those overlaps as well. Here we go. Duxbury's ball. Gray heads it again. I mean, we've not been fantastic today, have we? We're just lacking those extra fitness levels at the moment. That's a real problem as well. Maybe Thorpe on for Kane Hemmings. Shadipo's looking a bit knackered as well. And maybe a third substitution could be Bruno Bridges off for Osman KK. We cannot make any more subs. Oh, of course we already made one, didn't we? Never mind. That's going to be our last roll of the dice. Yeah, it looks like this game is going to end 1-1. It's a bit of a shame, really. I think we've done all right on the night. It's not been our best performance. Second half, again, has got better. It's just the first half just wasn't really there for us. I thought we'd done it when we took the lead. Scotty Duxbury, again, just standing there. That's a position where he needs to win the ball. Oh, my God. What a save from Louis Molden. Like, that's all our own fault as well for not closing down the space. Find a winner. Keep the run going. That's all you got to do. They're playing with 10 men. They're more knackered than you are. Let's get this going. Magoma. Thorpe, he's in! Yes! Chris Thorpe, Stockport 2, Doncaster Rovers 0. Chris Thorpe, he misses the first one, gets it on the rebound. What a ball through. I think this is Paris Magoma. He just clips this. Actually, there's quite a lot of power in it. I think that's actually Thorpe's touch. Great save from the goalkeeper, but on the rebound, Chris Thorpe smashes it in the back of the net for 2-1 to Stockport County. Oh, mate, right, we've got to get off of very attacking and just put it back to balance for the final few moments of this game. We're going to win at home. We're going to get our 8th consecutive win in the league. It's not been pretty tonight, I've got to say. And look at the space. And there it is, full time. Stockport 2, Doncaster 1. Not a brilliant game, but I think tactically we did the right thing with the changes we've made. And we've got ourselves the victory from a position where we didn't look like we were going to get anything. Chris Thorpe, I think he did get man of the match. No, he didn't. Jordan Maguire Drew gets it, but it doesn't matter. 8 consecutive league victories. Can we make it 9 up next? Yes! Right, guys, we're back. I'm absolutely buzzing from that late win against Doncaster. What a result that is. 8 consecutive league victories now. We really are pulling them out the bag. Not been playing fantastically in the last 3, but we've won all 3 of them, and that's what really says a lot to me. A slightly, in theory, easier game today against Newport County. Also, Bruno Bridges and John Gray have both been called up for their respective under-21, so Bridges back into the international fold, and it's no bloody wonder. He's the captain of this club. He deserves to be playing there, but also John Gray getting into the Irish international fold too. That's very interesting. The wage thing does worry me though, because I did think that he might have that in him, and clearly he does. Once again, the quick pick is absolutely all over the shop. That's fine. So we're being Payne in there. Shadipo, Hemmings. Bridges will... Yeah, Bridges can start. It's Bruno Bridges. He's got to start. John Gray. Toure is definitely not starting there. Scotty D will start no matter what. He's just a phenomenon. And that's probably the lineup today. So Hemmings, Tilt, Shadipo, Moody Moo, Payne, Bellich, Duxbury John, Gray, Bridges, and Malden on the bench. Got to sort this out though. Murphy, Kakay, Stevenson Thorpe, Brissett, Okoro, and Jaden Anthony. Let's have this. They're playing the same system. They're playing the same system. That's really weird. That's the first time I've seen that system was in the last game, and now that's 2 teams in a row are playing it. Both with roaming playmakers. Interesting. Might try the same thing. I'm an idiot. Knowing that, I should have at least put an AM on the bench, but... Well, do we have one? We are going to mark the crap out of Sheehan this time. We'll play it by ear, like we did in the last game. And if we have to do that same thing again, then we will do. Because after all, we did play a lot better in the second half and score 2 goals. Shadipo just going straight through players like they're not even there. We will experiment. This time we're getting a lot of the ball, though. So I wonder if we can maybe keep it with what we're doing here. Duxbury's all the way through! Hemmings! Over the crossbar. Should have been 1-0. Just playing like a 3. Just push Bellich up a little bit. Don't affect things too much, but just give ourselves an extra player in that midfield 3 to try and occupy someone a bit more. We'll go to half an hour with the system as it is now and just see. So good ball from Bellich, potentially. Tilts in again. Can he square it? Kane Hemmings? Can he square it? Shadipo! I don't know what happened there. Newport County 0, Stockport County 1. Mide Shadipo's 10th goal of the season into double figures. I don't know what Kane Hemmings does. I think Hemmings actually stops this and passes it back across, even though it would be much easier for him to just score. Oh no, it's his shot is deflected off of the 4 players there that come to try and close him down. 1-0 Stockport. We've got the lead away at Newport. Beautiful. I know you could say I'm messing with this a little bit too much for my liking, but I'm tempted to push Moody Moo further up. But Bellich in here as a box-to-box on support. I'm going to put him as a Trek, just to let him drift around in that area and try to occupy their defensive midfielder a little bit. The other thing I might do now is actually occupy Bellich as a Metsala on attack to push him into this space here, and also get Payne to hit slightly longer passes because he's going to have less players in front of him. I'm just experimenting with stuff at the moment, but we're winning the match, and that's the main thing. Might work the ball into the box a little bit more. Since, oh, Shadipo with the free kick here. Deflected out for a corner. We're still looking like the better side, though. We are going to have to make some subs soon, so we might have to start taking a look at what we might want to do. Shadipo, space at the back post if he fancies it. Finds Kane Hemmings. Shadipo's through. Moody, oh my god, Moody Moo has to make that 2-0. He's completely through. We've been 9 points clear at the top if we were to get the win. Oh, he's offside. Brandon Cooper is offside. It's fine. We need that second goal. Tilt's not been fantastic. Defenders have actually been really solid today. You know what? I'm going to get Chris Thorpe on. He scored the winner against Doncaster. Let's give him another chance tonight. See if he can't do something special for us in this game as well. Yes, good pick out. Thorpe, he has to look right. He can't. He's not. He hasn't. Duxbury, he's still found Shadipo. He's got to square it. He has to score. Oh, what are you doing, Mide? They're just covering the angles quite nicely. Bruno Bridges, get that touch in. Does well. Does very well. Here we go. Breakaway. Moody Moo. Options to the... Oh, he's got to look left. Got to look left. Alec. Bruno Bridges. Payne. Moody Moo. Well, the chance has gone now in terms of the breakaway options, but Bridges might still be able to pick someone out. Oh, it's actually going to be a corner to us now. Goes short. Dangerously. And that should do it. There we go. Newport County 0. Stockport County 1. 9 consecutive victories. We were very good defensively in this game. Scott Duxbury with man of the match, but Bruno Bridges not far behind. What a win again. We're just pulling these ones out the bag now, right where we need them at the right part of the season. 9 consecutive victories. We're surely going up now. This is brilliant. Basically can't ask for anything more from the lads. We're 9 points clear at the top of the league now after 9 consecutive victories. Barnet looking very good for a playoff spot now. The other one's still very much up for grabs, really. Exeter's just slipping a little bit at the moment, but 9 points clear with 8 games to go. we're 10 points clear of the playoff spots with 10 games to go. 8 games to go. We're looking very good for promotion to League One next year. I think we can do it as champions now after this little run. How much longer can we keep this run going for is my question, though. Next episode, it absolutely has to be, really. It has to be Shrewsbury, because that's a top of the table clash. And we can finish things off with 2 really tough games as well against Port Vale and Lincoln City. Both right up there. Look at our running. Like, Grimsby Town, fine, but then Barnet, playoff contender. Crewe, promotion contender. Wickham, fine. Crawley, fine. But then Shrewsbury, Port Vale, and Lincoln. We've got 5 top 10 teams all around the playoff spots to play in our final few matches. It's still not going to be easy for us, but if we can get a couple of wins over the line, I think we're going to be fine and going into League One next year. But I'm not going to jinx it because of what happened with Barnet last year. The playoffs in this league will be far more tough. I'm enjoying this now, that we're really having to grind out results occasionally, but that's fine. We're getting things back to where they should be. So that's next episode. Shrewsbury Town, that could probably decide whether we go up or not, in all honesty. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode and the way we're going at the moment, drop a like on the video. That would be awesome. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 6 o'clock. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for the game against Shrewsbury. All could be on the line there. We could be a League One team after that. Well, sort of. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.